What's up, guys? So I just want to pop on. I know we created token creation videos and how to launch it, but we said, you know what? Because we don't get that many views, because the channel hasn't been too many subscribers. We have like 2,000. So, we trying to create similar content, but more of it because we can reach more audience. So for the new ones that you're first time watching, this is how to create a token, cheapest on the market, as well as how to launch the cheapest pool in the market. So let's start it off. So this is our website. You can see soltool.io, and basically you can create the cheapest token. Now you can see here $10, under $10, 0.068 sol per token creation. So we're gonna create right now a token so we can all have a look basically how it works. So let's start with token name. By the way, I'm gonna get a Trump token recent there. So we're gonna create a Trump token. One thing that we need to do is actually connect a wallet first of all. Okay, connect. So first of all, yes, you always need to connect your wallet. You can use your new wallet, absolutely fresh wallet, put in $10 basically to test. Some people are afraid, so stuff like that. So just create a new fresh wallet, disposable one, and connect and try it out basically. But anyway, let's go with the token name. So we're gonna say Trump. Oh. And for the symbol, I'm gonna explain all this things that we have here. Trump, then the supply is set to 1 billion. Decimal thing, you don't have to actually play around with it. If you want to create more than 1 billion, I suggest then going to 6. But we have preset it to 9. So if you don't want to create more than 1 billion tokens, it means you can keep it at 9. If you want to create a little bit more, let's say you want to make 1 trillion tokens, make sure to put decimals as 6. But that's all depends on you. Now what we need to do is put some description. So let's say Trump is best. Let's say for example, he's definitely not the best, but he's all right. So and then of course you need a website, X account, Telegram, or Discord. But most guys, if you're launching a meme coin, at least I suggest to have Telegram. Website you don't have to create, but it's good to have. Depends what you're doing. If you're launching utility project, then you should fill out more. If you're launching just what's called just a meme token, it's alright to have Telegram only. For this test, I'm not gonna add any Telegram, nothing, because we're just doing a little test, so I'm just showcasing basically. So yeah, so another thing what we want to speak about is revoke update, revoke freeze, revoke mint. So what do they mean? Revoke update means that you could update in theory the token symbol. You could change a few things around. So if this is unchecked, you are able to do it. We do not have yet the tool out for doing this, but there is other websites that you could use. But for the moment, we will have it down the line. But right now we don't. And mostly if you do uncheck this, it looks weird because you're like kind of trying to reuse the token. You're gonna change the name. It's kind of weird, so I would never do that. Revoke freeze, meaning that if you uncheck this, your token becomes a honeypot. What's a honeypot means that you could set options like that, which wallets can sell, which ones cannot sell. You will get warnings in every single trading platform like Mavex, for example, Photon and stuff like that. So you would get warnings that you have this unchecked. So never uncheck this because you will become a honeypot. And revoke mint. Revoke mint means that if you uncheck this, you will be able to mint more tokens. So meaning that you can create more tokens, so you can keep on creating more and more tokens. It's bad. It's gonna give warnings as well in Mavex and stuff like that. So I highly suggest not to uncheck any of these. And as well, another thing I want to tell you guys that Some other platforms, they charge 0.1 Sol for checking these, you know, and we do not charge any money because it doesn't cost. So any other websites, they usually just scamming you by charging you for nothing. So yeah, so just letting you know about this. Yeah, and so we can go and create a token. So let's get to the wallet. Yeah, says confirmed transaction. As you can see, 0.068 Sol, and then we're gonna confirm, and we're gonna get the address. You can see that token address shows up at the bottom here. So you can click this, and it will take you to SolScan, and will show you that, like, you know, your token address. You can either copy here because it's more easier. You can just click here and copy. My face may be in the way, so I'm just gonna show you here, copy, and yeah, and guys, you have your token address already, or you can copy, you know, right here. You can do like by hand, but as I highly suggest, just click SolScan and just go into SolScan, and you can just copy here. So there you go. Now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go into PumpSwap. So now we have the token, and we need to create a pool. So we need to put some money into the pool, and basically launch our token. Okay, we're gonna connect. So for the guys who are new and don't understand fully, you need to go into swap.pump.fun. Now, why I'm using this? Usually people go through Radium, but PumpSwap has now the cheapest pool creation. It's 0.01 Sol for a pool creation. So we're gonna connect now to swap.pumpfun, and we're gonna create. You're gonna click deposit and create button at the top, and then you're gonna go create, and then we're gonna select our token. So our token address, we have it already copied, so we're gonna select it. There you go. Let's check if it's in our wallet already. Yes, we have it here. By the way, the image sometimes delays to update. It's a weird thing that Phantom Wallet has, that if you like, if you there's option to manage tokens. If you turn this token off, it will show the image. If it's on the home screen, it won't. For some reason, sometimes it will, sometimes it doesn't. But just to show you that it does work, you just can go into Mavex, click on any token, and at the browser just put in your token address and click enter, and you can see that we do have the image here on Mavex. You see, so the image is appearing everywhere. Just sometimes Phantom Wallet takes some time to update the image. I don't know for what reason, but they're having this issue for a while now. So yeah, but it doesn't really matter because it shows up everywhere, so it's all good. So okay, so now next thing what we do is we're gonna go to the PumpSwap, and we're gonna create a pool. So for this one, we're just gonna add, let's say we put the 1 billion tokens in, and we're gonna put now here's the deal. If you're creating let's say a token that is for example that is not a meme token, or either it's a meme token. If you're creating a utility project, I suggest to keep 20%. So you would put like 800 million, one and another 3. So I would keep 20%. So now I can hold 20% without buying into the pool. So if you launch directly on PumpFun, you have to be the one who buys in at the very beginning to hold that 20%. Now I don't have to basically I don't have to actually buy anything, so I can just put into the pool 800 million instead of 1 billion, and I would keep 20%. If you're a meme, I suggest going with a 5%, but if you're just playing around and you want to test, you can do full billion in, and you just want to play around basically, so you can do that. Now you need to now mix whatever you add, you need to mix it with certain amount of Solana, meaning that usually you would need to put in more, but for fun we can just test, and I'm gonna add like $10 worth of Solana. Of course, this will not never work because it's too small amount. But this is just example. So I'm just showing an example how to create everything, you know. So, and then we click create, and now it's gonna come up that it's gonna charge us 0.08 sol, meaning that we adding whatever the amount we're adding plus on top of it 0.01 for pool creation. So we're gonna confirm, and here you go, and we have the token live. So now we can actually go into our token that is here already on Mevex, that I was showing you the images here, that it shows up, and we can refresh this, and you can see that already some bots bought in, like somebody bought 15 cents, 0.2, 0.1 cents. The problem is now with PumpFun is that we don't have that many we don't have that many bots that buy in, like on Radium. When you launch a token, you get way more, you know, buyers. So that's amazing. But here you create, of course, but Radium costs way more. So meaning that you will pay 0.2 sol to create a pool, where here you just pay 0.01 sol. So yeah, guys. So for now we have like, you know, if you would push this, of course, with not such a small liquidity right now, because that's a tiny liquidity right now. So, you know, it's you would need to add way more funds into to create a pool, you know. So we do have buy-ins. What I want to show you is, guys, that there is a way, like let's say you launched it and you don't like it, you know, you can withdraw the funds, meaning that I could go in here, select my token, just pass my token in, and, you know, LP tokens, it shows here, you click max, and basically I would take 11 bucks out, and if I withdraw, so I would withdraw literally the bots, whatever bots bought in, you know. And but, you know, guys, I don't promote withdrawing, you know. It's a rug pull, but I'm just saying, if you didn't expect, you know, you didn't, like, you launched it, you did some mistake, you need to relaunch. Before you lock your liquidity, you can withdraw and relaunch again. So there is an option to withdraw just in case something goes wrong, something that you didn't like, something basically didn't work out. So you can withdraw. Otherwise, you would need to go into Sol Incinerator. I know, guys, this website looks dodgy, but you can do research. It's actually legit. So you connect, and I just want to show you how you can lock the liquidity. So bots might buy in and other people might buy in. Of course, not with the $10 liquidity in the pool. Nobody will buy for that tiny liquidity. Now you have to go at the bottom here, it says lit or pro, so you go into pro version. Supposed to, most of the time when you do with Radium you would click LP tokens and it would show up LP tokens here. But with PumpSwap, it's a little bit different. You have to click unknown tokens and you confirm, and this is your basically the tokens. And you basically select here and then click burn on the right side. I might be in your way with my face here, but it's under here, burn. Then when you burn, that means you no longer will be able to withdraw any liquidity from the pool. So the people who are into your token, like, you know, they see it and they're more prefer when it's locked, because, you know, when it's not locked, it's dangerous. When it's locked, you know, it's less, you know, dangerous to buy in. So yeah, so it's very good to lock the liquidity because otherwise, as I say, you will not get that many buyers. Of course, you could still get buyers without locking the liquidity. If you add a huge liquidity, probably you will get a good bit of buyers. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I think I covered most of the things here. So if you want to create a token, you come into our Soltool, and basically as well for the image, I suggest to get a square image, not you know, wide one or something like that, because, you know, it will squeeze it. So it's better to have a square image. And as well, as I said, you know, website, Twitter, Telegram is important steps to get your token a little bit more viral. Especially at least Telegram, you know, create a little channel group, you know, or something like that, you know. And if you're just testing out, you can click one of these, you know, and basically it fills up automatically for you. Like you don't have an idea. We have this little fun thing here, like you click and it just fills up, you know, the like token name, token symbol. Very simple. And basically, yeah, guys, another thing I want to mention that we have in place is the volume bot. So you can basically put your token address. More or less, if you click this, you will get you're gonna hit our Telegram where you can chat with us. You can send your address. We will test your address for free to test if you want to buy the volume bot. You know, we're gonna check how much it will cost, but we are gonna be the cheapest in the market. Just to let you know, guys, everybody for the volume bot, everybody has the same price. So it's depends how greedy they are, you know. So we are on the cheap end, like even token creation is the cheapest in the market through us. People are like cannot believe even the price we're giving at, because usually you at least pay 30, 40, 50 bucks, you know, for token creation, and we're giving for 10 bucks. So yeah, so that's pretty much with our tools. And as well, we have another thing. It's a promo game. We had a contest recently where we picked three winners. One winner, first place got 2 soul, second place 1 soul, and third place 0.3 soul. Now we do give away for free Solana right now, but right now the game will be in development for next week, and then we're gonna launch another contest. The reason for it, because every time we're gonna launch, we find little bugs and we're fixing them. And so with this contest, we found a good bit of bugs that we had to fix. We fixed a lot of them, but you know, we're still gonna do a few updates, and basically you will be able to play. So you can see the top scores people got. You know, you can scroll down. You know, we had 51 players. Uh, the rules, you can click here the rules, you can read about them. When the next one is going to be, actually it's supposed to be on the it's going to be on the June 10th. We're going to launch another contest. So first place is going to be 0.5, second 0.4, third 0.3, and so on. We're going to have more basically more winners this time. And yeah, and you can see the previous winners right here, like the whatever they got. So yeah, so and I can show you a little bit how the game looks like. So it's like a Candy Crush type of game. If you just want to play, you need to connect your wallet. Otherwise, you cannot play. Well, you can play without connecting wallet, but your scores will not come up on the board. As you can see right now, I'm in the 50th place right here while I'm playing. So yeah, guys, we're working hard on the games as well. So not only that we have token creation, we're working on the games that's gonna people be able to compete against each other, you know, from actual Solana. So we are testing and if you see in the corner here, it says promo. Promo is a different token. If you scroll to the bottom, Soltool is more for our tools, like create token. Volume bot, the PumpFun Bump Bot that is coming up, you know, all the tools is gonna be more related to this token, is more related to tools, and promo 4 is related to the game. So if you wanna, you know, it depends. If you just wanna get in, you just can get in. It doesn't matter, because our focus is not the token itself. We're focusing on creating and developing things. Another thing I wanna mention, if you're gonna see at the top, everything is still in development. The reason for it, because we had to release the new design of this website because we had to put our game live out. So we haven't finished certain things, you know, so we're still working, still in the beta. So just bear with us, you know, and you will see the new updates, new changes. We always post in our Telegram, so you can join our Telegram and stuff like that, guys. Okay, so yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. Make sure to subscribe if you're interested in this type of content. I will create multiple of these similar videos of how to create a token, stuff like that. But right now, you know, we as I say, you know, we're in development, and we have to get more eyes on the projects, and you know, either token creation or whatever. People using volume bot, you know, we need more of the guys basically to see it. So that's why it's gonna be slightly repetitive content. If you're watching us, you know, and you want to see new content, we will create from time to time. I will create a volume bot, how it works, but maybe in the next few weeks. If you want to test it yourself, you can, as I said, click here and you will connect with us on Telegram. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it, and I hope you liked it. And if you have any questions, throw them in the comments, and make sure to subscribe, you know, and like this video, and hopefully we can push more viewers so we can grow our project. Okay. Peace, guys.